Thank you, Corla. And I had a few points prepared on the implications of Level 5 and the role that the state has to play if we expect our citizens and businesses to take the hit and observe the restrictions. In a sentence or two, our approach is unbalanced. Today, we introduced draconian legislation where we imposed fines and jail sentences if ordinary citizens didn't comply. And I did vote for it, but grudgingly. However, the state does not always keep its side of the bargain. We expect ordinary citizens to do it, but the obligations of the state and its various agencies are often not properly or fully discharged, or sometimes not discharged at all. We have seen the debacle of the tracing system. I won't go into it. We have heard many deputies speak of it today. But instead of putting in place a robust and accountable tracing system, what do? We outsourced it to an agency who offered zero-hour contracts. We have a report from a COVID committee on our nursing homes, and we believed that we would support them this time. And yes, we have our PPE and our testing, but we have no system in place to support individual nursing homes. And I'm sorry that Minister McConalogue had to go. Obviously, he's very busy. But I just wanted to bring to his attention, and I know my colleague, Deputy Fitzmaurice, will raise this issue as well, a report from the Central Bank on the fact that the Western counties have been hit harder by COVID. And what it finds is that counties in the West and along the Atlantic Economic Corridor suffered a greater initial employment shock when COVID-19 restrictions were introduced this year. And what it found was that counties of Clare, Donegal, Galway, Kerry, Leitrim, Limerick, Mayo, Roscommon and Sligo, because they rely more on SMEs, took a greater hit. So the adverse impact on jobs was not surprising, with greater numbers availing of the PUP. But what they then found was that with the reintroduction of fresh restrictions, the same regional variations have emerged. So as a result, the Central Bank has found that we will need policies in place to support household incomes and to support firms, that will be essential for Western counties as long as these restrictions remain. So, as I said, it's a pity the Minister is gone, but I know this will be relayed to him. We have evidence here that COVID-19 is impacting different regions differently across the country. And according to the Central Bank, unless those package of measures are put in place for households and for businesses, the hit that region will take will be greater, is greater than the rest of the country.